Hi everyone, this is Dash of Dave here again with another haul video. It's a haul video this time. It's a bought and paid for video. This is bought and paid for, but with a slight difference. Now there's a place again in Farsley. So anybody that's seen my Linda Bond of Bonds of Farsley, I went to Farsley on Saturday the 19th of October, so went the 19th of October 2019, so 19/10/19. So I was there. I had the best time. I met Linda, who fantastic lady, and again she got a name drop again. Here's a card. She closes on the 20th of December 2019, so get down there and support her. She's paying me nothing for advertising. I am advertising her because she is just a fantastic lady. Anyway, also in Farsley is a place called Scrap. Again, another fantastic place. I can't recommend Scrap highly enough. Scrap basically deals with commercial waste. So the stuff that they have, the majority of it comes from commercial waste. So stuff that would have gone to landfill, they get and they sell and they raise money and they do community stuff with it, and it's just a fantastic enterprise. And there should be more and more of these around the country, around the world in fact. So this is a haul bought and paid for from them. Now as I go through, there's like literally they have everything. They have those the big cardboard tubes that go down the middle of like fabric and paper rolls and all of that, and they have the cones that go down the middle of like a skein of thread. They have boxes that have been used in archive rooms. They have archive files. They have cards with holes punched out where the disc has been used for something else, and they've got the waste of the card. They have cardboard. They have Tyvek. So like, you know, that's all like waste product from other things, or offcuts. And they have all cellophane from like sweet production, and they have like foils from sweet production. They have spools, and you need to get on their website and have a look. Apparently they are going to start doing online sales as well, but you need to go to Scrap in Farsley. If you go to Scrap in Farsley, go to Bonds if you're going there before the 20th of December 2019, because Bonds is closing on that day, and you really must go and visit that store. Okay, just a little walk down from there. So you go past Mill Kitchen, which is another great place. Go and have a bite to eat there. Again, none of this is sponsored by them. This is just because I absolutely loved my trip to Farsley on the 19th of the 10th, 2019. So go and have a look in Scrap. So some of the things that I bought in Scrap. Okay, now this I got. So I have a Xyron, okay, called Byron the Xyron, okay. I have a Xyron, okay. Now this is anybody that's ever used a Xyron, you'll know what I mean. You're already sold on it. Anybody that's never used a Xyron, I have a video about using a Xyron. I have a video on most things, to be fair. Xyron, if you're a crafter, the best thing you'll ever buy. Unfortunately, they seem to be stopping selling them in the UK, and therefore it's making these things, the cartridges, harder and harder to come by. Now, the last cartridge I bought cost me £20, okay. I've seen them on the web, on even like places like Amazon for 30 quid, and this £3. Fantastic. Scrap, if you ever get any more of these, let me know, because these these are so hard to come by. They're like gold dust. Now, I don't need another one. I've got one in my machine, and I've got another replacement. But I bought this simply because I know that at some point it's going to be hard for me to get hold of these. I don't know whether they've stopped selling them in the US, or whether they've stopped selling them in Canada or what. But I know for a fact that they must have pulled out of the UK territory, or they have stopped producing. I don't know. If you know, let me know, okay? I'm gonna have to start paying somebody to import them for me, I think, because they are the best thing for gluing things. If you're trying to stick glue to the back of one thing to stick to another thing, and you want it to stay there permanently, then those things are the best thing, because they don't leave, they don't bleed through, it doesn't leave sticky. It's amazing. So what else did I buy in there? I bought some of this. Now you're not going to really appreciate this on camera, I don't think. This is paper on one side, and it's fabric on the other. And this is like a coppery coloured metallic orange copper colour. I love copper, by the way. I love copper. Anything copper I love. But I think I'm going to make some paper flowers out of these. Anybody that knows me knows I either make journals or paper flowers, basically. And I think I'm going to make some paper flowers out of these. But this was 12 sheets of this for £1.50. So that is, you can tell it's got a lovely texture to it. It's got that. Oh, I could listen to that all day. There you go. If anybody that likes listening to that, what is it, ASMR? I love some ASMR. Some of it, I've got to admit, I can't listen to. I'm sorry, but like listening to the sound of somebody eating, I have enough problems with listening to you eating when you're 3 tables away. So like, listening to you eat when you're an inch from the microphone is not going to help me, is it? So yes, so if you like ASMR, sorry, then that might be for you. Stretchy fabric. I bought this. It's just a piece of cork, 50p. 50p. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but you know what? We're crafters. You can't tell me that you've never bought something where you've thought, I really love that, I'm going to buy that, but I really don't know what I'm going to do with it. Because we always think, well, it'll come in useful. I know I can buy it, I know I'll use it in some way, and then you actually think, it's just sat on that shelf. Like the plethora of things that I have over here, all round here, all the way around. My craft room is filled with things that I've thought, oh, I can't let that go. I can't walk past it. I'm gonna have to buy it. This is one of those big. It's one of those files, you know, like for putting your paper in. So bearing in mind that you usually get files that are made for this size paper. Well, in the UK you do this size, which is A4. Okay, so this would fit nicely in there, wouldn't it? Except for this is about perspective, because actually, look at the size of that. It's like a giant. So this is tiny compared to this. So I had to buy it because there was only one, but it's obviously come from a men's. It says men's and ladies accessories, so that's what's under this sticker. And this sticker, 20p, not for the sticker obviously, 20p for this. It's a Concord computer wallet, apparently. I'd never get my computer in there. A bit rubbish as a laptop case. So I think I'm funny, but that's the problem. I think I'm funny. The rest of you, not so much. This is this was £1. This is paper and card mist, it says on here. So what I did, I didn't open it. It was already open in the store, and then I picked up a packet that isn't open. Do you ever do that? It's like when you squash the bread in the supermarket and you go, yeah, that's really nice, and pick a different loaf. So this is like flock, so it's like fabric covered in, fabric covered in paper, or paper covered in fabric. I guess it could be either, couldn't it? But it's got like a flocking to it, but it's not that nasty flock. Do you know what I mean by nasty flock? I don't know whether, it's making me go all cold and like goosebumpy just thinking about it. But you know, some flock, when you touch it, it's just, oh, look, it's made me go all goosebumpy. Some flock I can't touch. Flocking, heck, I can't touch that. But I can touch this. Can't touch this. Do 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 do. Bear where? Do 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 do. There's a bear. Do 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 do. Okay, all right. So I can't touch that. No, I can actually. Oh, shut up, Dave. So, overhead projector film. Remember this? Remember using an overhead projector? Some of you, if you're under the age of, let's say, I don't know, 30, you probably have no idea what an overhead projector is. And the rest of us will be pretending that we don't know what an overhead projector is. But this is a pad. Oh, it's actually a pad. It is a pad. So in here, I didn't open this in the store. So it's in here. You've got the overhead projector film and then the graph to be able to line it up. But this whole thing, this whole pad with all of this, now bearing in mind, this is acetate and it's going to be heat resistant acetate, because if you've ever used an overhead projector, you'll know they get very hot. So it's like putting a magnifying glass over a light bulb and then watching it burn a hole in things. It get really hot. Have you ever taken something out and then regretted taking it out and thinking, I can't get this back in its bag now? It might stay out. Oh no, I've got it back in. Okay, but I bought this whole thing for, that's from Manchester. Oh, it's 061. It's before it was 0161, because the code's changed. Again, doesn't have a barcode on it, so it's pre-barcode. So yes, that whole thing for £1. Heat resistant acetate, even the graph paper, it'll do me. I love the packing as well. I can use it. I'll find a way. When there's a will, there's a way. Let me just take all these things that I've just put to one side, put them somewhere else, because I don't know why I've suddenly developed a northern accent, probably because it said Manchester on it, and I don't even know whether this is a Manchester accent. Oh no, it's not. It's really turned into Yorkshire accent. Anyway, moving on. So these 25p, little exercise book. Nothing exciting. I just liked it, and I just thought, you know something, that'll look quite nice. Tea-dyed, part of a journal. Okay. So there's those. And okay. So, and we have this. Okay, so this is obviously just a display piece. I don't know what else would have come with it, but this was £3, and I know it's an ampersand, but it's often used as an and, isn't it? So that's why I'm saying and. I'm going to gild this, and I'm just going to have this on a shelf at home. It's not going in a journal. It's very heavy. Well, it's not very heavy, but it's It's clearly made of resin. That's just going to go in a journal and shut up, Dave, stop saying that, and put on my display on a shelf downstairs. I don't care what, it doesn't have to say and anything else, it can just be there. But I liked it, so I bought it. You're not telling me that you've never bought something just because you liked it. We've already had this conversation, so I'm not listening. If you're saying no, I don't believe you. You need to stop watching me if you can resist buying things, because you must be like shaking your head at me. So this is scrap, by the way. Leeds' biggest recycled scrap materials store. Salvage materials for art and play, open to the public, organisational membership available. So they are at the spinning mill, Sunnybank Mills, Farsley, LS28 5UJ. It's scrapstuff.co.uk. Go on and have a look. Okay, so in there, literally, you can get card, textiles, foam, plastic buttons, felt, paper, X-display, ribbon, tubes, pipes, cellophane, rubber, haberdashery, fabric, and new art stock. They even have one of those refill stations now for the topping up all of your domestic stuff. You know, your washing powder and face wash and all of that sort of thing. Okay, so I'll come back to those in a second. Sorry, off camera there's a bit of clinking going on. Okay, I will just point out, I've just found this in the bag, and it's not, these are for Worcester. These were gifted by Auntie Helen to Worcester, not my auntie, Worcester's auntie, Auntie Helen. Just thought I'd throw them in there because he's got a treat. I haven't didn't just go to scrap and not buying him something. Getting in the bag, we have this. I just love this fabric. They actually ended up giving me this because I don't think they really credited it as having any value, but I think it's lovely. Look at this. Oh, it's beautiful. Right, that'll make a nice spine on a book. Well, on a journal. And again here. Same with this. Isn't that pretty? Such funky colours. So it says made in Japan on that bit there. That'll have to go in a book as well. So there's that. Okay. Some Tyvek. Okay, so Tyvek strip. And this was £1.20. So it's approximately 5 metres there. Now, I mean, I don't know what it's like in Canada. Perhaps Catherine will be able to tell me. But Tyvek in the UK, I don't know how much it is. It's usually more expensive than this. It's usually used for like duvet covers and cushion covers and that sort of thing to kind of strengthen them, stop the like the K-pop material from escaping. But this cost me 80p. This, you can't tell from there, but this is genuine suede. And it's just the softest suede. And I am going to make a nice little belt to go around a journal, and somebody will be a very lucky sausage if they get this. And why they'd be a lucky sausage, heaven knows, but they will be. So I just liked it. I bought it because I liked it. That's the problem with that store. In fact, don't go to scrap, because you end up buying things just because you like them. And then you think, what the blithering heck am I going to do with this? Bag of little scraps of fabric. Now, these aren't very big pieces of fabric. I didn't open it in the store, so I don't know. But, oh, there's sellotape stuck to my fingers now. but I bought it because of this. Now I know that this looks very similar to this, and that's because I have a thing for this coloured fabric. But look at that. That is very, I don't really, can you see that? You see how, it's almost like it's got a geometric pattern on it. And I don't know what that is, but it's got, but they've all got the same pattern, all different coloured things, all with the same pattern. I don't know what that would be, but I will find a use for it. I promise you I'll find a use. So there you go, that's that bit. Bear with me, there's not much more, but there is stuff here. So then there's this, okay? This is a little packet of just like simple earrings, obviously overproduced, and they were 50p. So they are they're earrings, but I thought, you can see that, so I thought with these, what I would do, was a bit of yellow fluff on that. I thought what I'd do with these is they'd be nice little charms on the end of, on the back of a book. That's kind of a book. So 50p, you can't go wrong, can you? Ribbon, 5 meters for £1.50. We're not going to argue with that. I think this was 5 meters. This is those people that don't live in the UK, and some people in the UK probably might not even know what this is, but these are Seabrooks crisps. This is ribbon for Seabrooks crisps, and it just says tomato ketchup, unsalted cheese and onion, Canadian ham, cream cheese and chives, sea salt, Worcester sauce, cheese, sea salt and vinegar, pickled onion, smoky bacon, beefy, chicken and stuffing, prawn cocktail, spring onion, and back round to tomato ketchup. So it's all the flavours of their crisps just as a ribbon. And I just thought, you know what, it's quirky enough. It's quirky. And I am going to, oh, it's upside down, sorry folks. I'm going to buy some, so I did. I didn't buy a bison. I bought a bison, not bison. It's not a wash hand bison. Okay, sorry. It's, isn't that something? Isn't that a joke? Like, you know, where can you wash your hands on the Serengeti? In a wash hand bison. Okay. Anyway, in here, this is a cleaner for those metal straws, reusable metal straws, and I bought myself another metal straw. Now I don't need another metal straw. I have many metal straws, but I do like me a metal straw. Anyway, these things, these are old. Sometimes they have a label on them, but this doesn't. These are ice cream tubs, commercial ice cream tubs for, you know, when you go and get a scoop of in your favourite store or whatever. So these are all commercial ice cream tubs, and they have lids. Okay, now anybody that's ever seen a video of or a photo of my craft room, all of my craft stuff is stored in these things, and I will get them out for you. So for instance, under my desk I have one of these. It's dirty because it's a craft room, we don't clean it. There you go, that's what sleeves are for. So this just says adhesive tapes, and literally in here are adhesive tapes. So that one lives under my desk, and then I have ones that live on shelves behind me, and I'm going to pull one out here. For instance, this one has pipe cleaners written on it, and guess what? Let's hope there's pipe cleaners in it now, Dave. Oh, it's got pipe cleaners and straws in it. Okay, so it needs an updated label. but literally I have a, excuse me while I struggle to get that back in there. I have a Billy bookcase behind me just with all of those. You can get, of these, you can get 5 of those across a Billy bookcase. And I've only got the short Billy bookcase, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 20. I've got 15, no, 20. I've got 25 of those in a Billy bookcase, and it's great. Great for storing, and some of them got lids on, some of them got the lids on, and they've got things flowing out of the top. But I have loads of these under my desk. These are ace. If you are a crafter, they are fantastic. But if you're a crafter, don't buy them, because they are for me. They sell them for me, not for you. For me. Me, not you. Me, you. Me, you. Bear, where? There. No, there. Me, I'm a bear. No, that's where. So, and then the other thing is a friend of mine. So my friend of mine bought me the straw, but he also bought me a moose. So for those of you that don't know, this channel is called Dasher Dave, because Dave is my name, but my nickname is Moose. And my business is called Crafty Moose. So I also go by the name of Crafty Moose, and that's sometimes why I hashtag Crafty Moose in my description. But yes, my nickname is Moose. I have a moose tattoo, and I am very proud of my moosiness. And I'd love to go to Canada and meet a real moose. Now I realise that they aren't pets, and I realise you can't fuss them and pet them, but I'd love to see one, in the distance, binoculars, whatever, or have one cross the road in front of me. And I know that they're scary, and I know that they're liable to do they're wild animals. They can do anything they like, and really we're in their territory, to be fair. So people that hunt them because they are destroying things, we are destroying their land, not vice versa. All right, anyway, get off your soapbox, Dave. All right, so moose, big fan of the moose, so big up the moose. Anyway, thank you very much for listening to me today. I hope you enjoyed another haul. I will get on and do some craft now, because I need to stop buying haul stuff. But I need to stop doing haul stuff and stop buying stuff and start making stuff. So anyway, thank you very much for listening to me. You have a lovely evening, day, month, week, year, afternoon, whatever it is. I managed to get through this video without crying, because that seems to be a thing at the minute. It'll be bear, where, there, and boo-hoo, bear, where, there, bear, where, there, boo-hoo, here, bear, where, there, bear, where, that way. That didn't work, did it? That way. There you go. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. I hope my insanity hasn't driven you mad. Or if it has, hooray! Welcome to the club. Lots of love. Mwah! And big hugs. I'm going to go and see how Worcester is and go and take him for a walk now. Spend some time with my pooch. And you all have a lovely whatever it is. So love you all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon. Share this video. Just be you, be social, most of all, be kind. Lots of love.